Me dressing up as Haru made me realize a couple things about myself. Not full fursuit, but like...
Just like the bunny-ish.
Yeah, I felt cute dressed up as a bunny. Like, cuter than I should have felt. Oh man, I was really disappointed in BEASTARS Season 2. That tone shift was just like, too dramatic? I don't know why they chose to turn it into a dating show of all things. Like, I know the show is horny, but like, I don't know, this was just too weird. And I don't know why they chose to also make some people like anthropomorphize statues and not just animals this season. And wait, hold on, that wasn't BEASTARS Season 2? That was Netflix's Sexy Beasts. Yeah. Yadoye tricked me. I feel like a fucking idiot right now.
Ass first, personality second.
So, it's no secret that in the past 10 years, anime has gotten, like, really popular. Like, I can't go a day without seeing someone in a Naruto shirt popular. And that's great. However, one thing that I have noticed is that it takes a lot for any anime to really get big enough to break into the mainstream culture. Dragon Ball, Naruto, My Hero Academia are a few that come to mind, no surprises there. There's one anime, however, that seems to be accomplishing this right now that feels so unexpected that I need to make a whole ass video about it. So, how in the world did BEASTARS get so popular? Everywhere I go now, I see people talking about BEASTARS. Season 2 has been met with a crazy amount of hype. Friends of mine who don't even watch anime are into BEASTARS. I dressed up as Haru for Halloween last year, and it was met with a... quite a loud reaction. Y'all weirdos must really like bunnies or something. Catch me as Haru at Anime NYC this year.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I said it on Twitter. I was like, do you guys want to see that? And everybody was like, yes. BEASTARS is a unique anime, so it's great to see that it's getting so much praise. The thing is, it feels very surprising that this is the case, because BEASTARS doesn't feel like the typical mainstream anime that we usually see. For starters, it's a CG anime, which is always been a bit controversial in the community. It's also a talking animal show, which, believe it or not, can be a pretty hard sell for people. I can't tell you how hard I had to push to get my peers to watch BoJack Horseman. Odd Taxi too. They're often written off as 4Kids Zootopia BS or horny furry bait, no matter how good the series may be. So if that's the case, then how did we get here? What is it about this CG anthropomorphic anime that has people so hungry for more? Well, besides the fact that everyone is probably just a little bit of a furry. Don't try to deny. I think one big power player here is Netflix. I mean, it is the most popular of the streaming services by far. It's got a nice library of anime, but its viewer base expands far beyond just anime watchers. People who spend their nights scrolling through for something to watch are bound to stumble upon BEASTARS and see that high rating. Not to mention how heavily the platform is pushing the anime. With that level of accessibility and promotion, it makes it much easier to recommend BEASTARS to people, especially those who might be afraid to dip their toes into the anime pool. Then there's the matter of the CG. Like I said earlier, CG can be a tricky topic in anime discourse because let's just say there's been a few too many instances of less than stellar CG in the past. BEASTARS, on the other hand, kinda works. Like, really well. Studio Orange, the studio responsible for BEASTARS, as well as The Land of the Lustrous before it, has proven itself to be quite the success. It seems like they've really mastered how to handle CG anime while also seamlessly incorporating it with the charm of traditional 2D animation. According to this article in Polygon, Orange utilizes motion capture technology and different practical lighting effects to accomplish capturing the different nuances in facial expressions and body language. The characters are all really expressive. I mean, just look at the way Legoshi's face contorts when he's angry. Since they're working with so many different animal species with different faces and body types, they need to make sure each one shows their own range of emotions without it looking too awkward. That's why minor characters are usually animated in 2D, while the major players are the ones saved for CG. You would think that would look really weird on screen, especially when a CG character is interacting with a 2D one, but for some reason, it just works. BEASTARS definitely definitely benefits from not over-relying on its use of CG animation. The backgrounds all still have that gorgeous hand-painted look that blends really nicely with its characters. The anime also relies on so much more, technically, than just its animation. The camera work is often very dynamic in its choices for certain shots, angles, and perspectives. When Legoshi faces off against opponents who are much larger than him, we feel that difference in size. So tiny. You may even say like a deer in the headlights. I am so sorry, I will leave. That was a really bad animal pun. As great as the anime looks, however, I think what truly has people coming back for more BEASTARS is its story. The story of BEASTARS is wild, to say the least. Another animal pun. Yeah, I'm gonna hop away now. I often like to call it a soap opera of anime because, well, it kinda is like soap opera. I know I may have a few heads turning for that one, but hear me out. It's a tale of class division and the inner struggles of nature versus nurture. It has great drama, suspense, romance, murder, and mystery. Every single character is, well, dramatic as hell. These are animals in high school who deal with very not high school issues. Legoshi is a goddamn weirdo who repeatedly gets his ass kicked for sticking his nose where he shouldn't, all for his own weird sense of justice. Rui went from being a star actor of a school drama club to the 18-year-old leader of the freaking black market lion mafia. And a giant creepy snake who works part-time as a school security guard tells a high school student to solve the murder of another high school student instead of just calling the police. And all of this happens while the characters also navigate through relationships and other hormone-fueled problems. This is Days of Our Lives, people. I don't know if the kids will get that reference.
I was gonna comment on that.
Was there a modern soap opera nowadays?
I mean, I don't know about soap opera, but...
One Tree Hill? I'm thinking of everything my mom used to watch.
This ain't a soap opera, but I can say it's overdramatic as hell. Have you seen Gossip Girl? Jesus
Oh my god.
Christ.
Yeah, Gossip Girl, Pretty Little Liars, all those shows, they're all just soap operas.
Yeah.
Just they're not like daily shows like soap operas are. I am by no means trashing the show. I love BEASTARS. I think the romance between Haru and Legoshi is beautiful, and I love how every character has such strong conviction in their actions. However, I won't deny that the show is just a bit on the melodramatic side. Just watch any BEASTARS out of context video, or even better, just...
The more innocent the expression on that dumb face of his, the more helpless it makes me feel.
Just listen to how Rui talks. The dude acts like his life is a play. Please show the clip where Rui is like cutting into the meat and he goes,
共食い上等だよ。でかい一口。
It's so dumb. I mean, it is classified as a drama after all, and it makes sense. The main characters are all from the drama club, and we do know that theater kids can be a bit... extra. This is probably why Haru feels the most grounded to me. Spending all that time in a garden can really help you align your chakras better. Even if we don't want to admit it, I think that everyone secretly loves the drama of it all. Drama is fun, and the added twist of seeing what animal drama looks like if they had their own society makes for some interesting TV.
Jacob, I noticed the sun's gone. Just wanted to point that out. I'm gonna turn up the...
The sun does not like BEASTARS. I actually watched this season 2 times, and the second time it was with friends. I think that second watch really got me to see just how insane and actually pretty silly this anime truly is. By laughing at some of the more absurd parts of the show, like when Rui pulls a gun on his father for not letting him get pulled out of school. I'm sorry. I think I was able to enjoy it more after that. See, I'm laughing just thinking about how silly it is. That proves my point, it proves my point. Again, not trashing the show, I'm saying this is a good thing, I swear. And even as I say all this, under all that melodrama, there's actually a story that feels human, which is something that sounds funny for a show about talking animals, especially after everything I just previously said about BEASTARS. That human nature to the emotions felt in BEASTARS is really what people love about it. At the end of the day, these are all adolescent characters who are dealing with some pretty real inner struggles. And this season especially showcases that. We get to see drama queen Rui show off a more vulnerable side of himself as he struggles with his own sense of worth, as well as his relationship with his own kind, the herbivores. Legoshi goes through an interesting character arc, figuring out what exactly he believes in and what he wants his relationship with herbivores to be. It's complicated because he feels so many different emotions towards the species that are nothing like him. His love for Haru is far from his only connection to them. If anything, I really wish there was more Haru this season because I found her to be so fascinating during season 1, and I'd be very sad if she gets reduced to a window-watching love interest. My girl doesn't deserve that. Even the secondary and more minor characters share their struggles, and some of their scenes feel just as powerful as Legoshi or Rui's. Characters like Juno and Jack have some great moments that flesh them out more. There's a little sheep character this season named Pina that I hate. And I don't want to get into spoilers, but let's just say that the main antagonist of this season will have you feeling emotional whiplash like you've never felt before. This anime has a lot going for it, so while it's surprising to see how popular it is since it doesn't fit into any typical mainstream anime genre, the content just kinda speaks for itself. It's a fun soap opera and it looks really good for a CG anime, and it has some amazing storylines and characters. Or maybe I'm wrong about all of this and people just like it because they think it's pretty hot and horny and all the animals undress and have big feet. Those are all completely valid reasons too. Why do you guys like BEASTARS? I'd love to know in the comments because it makes me happy to see an anime that's so far outside of the mainstream norm become so popular among the community, as well as outside of it. I'm Lovely Dorrie. Thank you so much for watching Beyond the Bot. All things anime. And slightly furry.
Well, hello there. It is me again, and today I have got my green smoothie. The dregs of my green smoothie, I guess, or as they call it in BEASTARS, veggie juice. We hope you enjoyed that video. This was a really fun one to make. I'm sorry if I tore a little too hard into BEASTARS. I promise I love it. I just have a lot of opinions, and I love the drama of it all. Huge thanks to our patrons, especially Sugar Joe, Andrew M, Drew Warrenis, Critical225, and Eric Torturapatu. You guys rock. What is your anime stage intro song? Believe it or not, I actually don't really listen to a lot of anime music outside of when I watch anime. Please don't kill me for that. But if I was to have a song on a big stage, the OP from the anime Death Parade, just because there's that one part of the song where it goes everybody put your hands up. Yeah, put your hands up for me. Do it. One more quick thing to add. Sorry that there's so many things at the end of this video, but I promise this is really cool. We have a giveaway. From now until September 10th, you can enter for a chance to win a $100 gift card to Right Stuff Anime. Doesn't that sound cool? I know I want one of those. All you have to do is fill out our quick audience survey and leave your name, email, and location at the very end. Don't worry, we're not going to be using this info for anything other than the giveaway. I promise this is all completely anonymous. You do have to be 18 or older and be a resident of the United States or Canada, excluding Quebec, to participate. It's just a thing you can do. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!